And won't criticize. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Probably shows the wrong thing on screen, I think. Let's see what it shows. If anything. Nothing? Am I live yet? Boo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's not. Alright, I feel like it's live now. I feel like I fixed it. I got a feeling. Oh, yeah! Alright, it's fixed. So now, as an apology, I'm gonna sing you guys the Sonic song that I was just bumping to. Seems like a good way to start the stream. What else is there to do except to... Because I gotta fix this thumbnail real quick anyway. Who knows the song? Oh yeah. No, I won't give it off. Don't you criticize. I'm just living by my own feeling. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be done in a second. Give off, won't compromise. I just only have a steadfast heart of gold. Alright, that's enough. It was very, very badly done. I didn't quite get ready in time, but I felt like I owed you guys something, because that was part of why I was late. Gotta confess, I have not been playing TEPPEN this month. If you're not a red player, I get it, but Oracle, you are a red player. I would think you would like this month. Sorry to everybody who witnessed my cringe there. But we had to start off in some way or another, and I like to get the cringe out early. I think that was worse than my normal singing at the start of stream, which normally does happen because I normally listen to Sonic music to pump myself up. But normally not to that level. No, I won't give on, won't criticize. We're just playing Hadoken today. I'll try not to sing too much, you guys, but I like to sing. And when I'm in the mood to just hang out and not really care, I happen to sing to myself. So it might happen tonight. Just because it's already happening, so I might be in that type of mood. Regardless, what we're playing is... And yeah, I agree, this is a pretty interesting, different sort of season we're in. Because the two decks are different than they were... Yeah, I mean, at the moment, red is very much the top color, but it wasn't very good last season, so at the moment I'm still having a lot of fun with it. And Fight Against Inner Demons is one of the few decks that can fight it, I think. It's not favored against it, but if we were to play Fight Against Inner Demons, we would have a chance. Not like a big chance, but Angel is a good way to fight the deck. And, you know, we might swap around, we might get around to playing some Fight Against Inner Demons later. Depending on what the people want. Now let's turn the TEPPEN sound back on. Because I think I had it turned off at the start of stream there. So I could get my cringes out. But everybody, I also have a big announcement. I feel like the few of you who are here so far are in fact members of the TEPLORD community. But if you're not, and you're watching the VOD, and if you're one of the other couple of lurkers, y'all wanted to give a big announcement here. The TEPLORD Discord server is finally in like... an official, like, reasonable, cool, like, state where I'm like, come check out my Discord server, you guys. The TEPLORDs. Check it out. We're still working on implementing roles. We're going to add a bunch of roles for heroes like the normal TEPPEN server has, but we'll probably add other fun things, too. We have added a meme channel to start off with, and I have posted the first meme. I don't know if anybody else will post memes, but I have posted a meme. So if you want to connect with other TEPPEN players, share some ideas and such, come check it out. We're hoping to have a real cool server, and we've been putting some work into it. I gotta give shouts out to my... Who?
It's not over yet. I'm just getting started.
Well, here's how you beat it. You can't beat it, there's one good way to beat it. Lex, the one good way to beat the green deck is like that.
Let's get airborne. Mine now.
This meta seems very stale to me. I'm gonna wait till the new set drops. I get it. Ooh, that's happening now? Cool. That's what I wanted to happen. That's wild. I didn't even think that could summon Ray from the deck. I think there's still experimentation to be done this season. I think that at this moment, Hadouken Burn is just the flavor of the week. It's like last season where early on it seemed like last season it seemed like Bringer Nightmares was probably like the best deck for a second, but it didn't end up being that prevalent. Just early on there was a week where it was what everybody was playing. And that's what's happening right now. So I think that it's very likely this is the best deck of the season, but I think people will come up with more stuff that can beat it as time goes on. Like green obviously should be pretty good in a red meta, and we're probably seeing that right now, because yesterday was like day one of people really like we're playing the rank 1 players list. I should have talked a little more, but I was distracted by my technical difficulties and I decided to cope by singing. What a strange thing to do, but it's what happened. Charlie is from... Let me think. He's from the newest set. He's from Desperate Jailbreak. Oh, yes. Oh, no. See, like this card I think is definitely a part of the meta. Beautiful Eight Princess is so strong. I feel like decks that have Princess are definitely a part of the meta. Let's not joke ourselves. It's not quite there yet, but green is gonna be a threat. And I say it's not quite there, even though we're gonna lose to it right now. But I think red's generally stronger than green, and green will probably end up being pretty strong. Not that we showed it off that fast. We showed off green being strong. Not really what I'm here to show off, though. But yes, right now we are playing Awa, apparently is the name of the player, Thirsty has told me. We are playing Hadouken Burn. Maybe not the most exciting thing, which is maybe why not as many people came out to this stream so far. Normally people would have trickled in. Maybe Wednesday is a bad day for streams, but maybe more people will show up eventually. The Princess buff is nuts. It's the second copy of Hero Sword, my most hated card. Cure Lover. Like The Cure? What's a good Cure song that I can serenade? Just kidding, I won't sing anymore. Stop me, oh, stop me. Stop me if you think that we've heard... That's a Smith song. Those emo Brits, all the same they are. It's okay, we're here. Yes, thanks Lex. I just get self-conscious sometimes. I'm like, I wonder what's different. I overthink things a lot. Just a personal trait that has, I'm sure, been noticed on the stream. Probably should have shuffled this, but I was distracted. Or maybe this is the hand we got. Maybe this is the hand we mulliganed into. I need to focus up. I need to turn off my other screen, which was what I was checking if stream was on with. Okay. So, we're getting better draws as we mulligan a little bit. But we're still only, we got a cycle, yes, for burn. But that basically is gonna kill our dude. Not as bad as I thought, but still pretty bad. Let's see. No! We could... That would be too early. We don't want to go for him yet. Wasn't the greatest. Okay. There we go, now we're getting some value. Hate having this card back in the format. This is super retro and super broken. We'll probably play some Nerg later. I know I have RYU in the title, but I just wanted to do another meta stream. I've been having a lot of fun with Nergigante from what I've played of him. I think he's not bad at all. And he probably just struggles against Baron a little bit, you know. Like every deck. Depending on how much people hate it, maybe we won't even play RYU that much. If people ask me to play a different deck, I will. Oh, I should check that card out. Does it sacrifice or anything? It would be cool if it sacrificed. I haven't grinded for that card, so I would have to grind for it. Which is an unfortunate reality. Because I would love to play that card. It seems really cool. Or does it just when played, explore for combo, decimate, explore for handgun? Is that all it does? That's pretty good, I guess. I would like it more if it had something a little synergistic with a deck, but it's still a cool card. I also want more people to come to chat because I want to ask you guys a question. I need to ask you guys what to do to beat my friends in Marvel vs. Capcom tomorrow. I guess I'm asking the question now, but the MVC collection's gonna come out and we're all gonna play tomorrow, and I need the strats. Because I've never played... Oh, it does... It sacks 3, explore for handgun, decimate, handgun. I might consider playing that. It might be worth grinding for. Seems like fun. Because I really like the sack quest deck. Yeah, I like that deck. That's a really fun deck. I've played that deck quite a bit. And we can also play... Yes. Let me change the volume just to a single Pipperino. I could do that, but none of us have ever played the game before. I'm just like, what should I do that would be... Should I learn? Like, I'm like, none of us have played a single minute of the game. So I'm thinking it would be funny to learn the Iron Man Infinite before we play. That's the one thing I might do. I might take 20 minutes and go into training, learn the Iron Man Infinite, and be like, I never played this game, you guys. And then just fish for it the entire time they're here. That would be pretty funny. That's what I'm thinking of doing at midnight. I gotta practice, then I'll hit the hay. Why is Paul hurtful to the deck? Just because he's big and you I guess he does brick you up a little bit at the end of the match. Is Wesker in MVC 2? What? I will play Wesker. I thought he was only in MVC 3. We're playing the collection. It doesn't have 3, so if he's only in 3, then we can't play Wesker. But I would so show up with... Currently, my intended game plan, other than doing the Iron Man Infinite, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do, I'm going to show up with Mega Man and just spam projectiles, because apparently that's what he's good at. And that's what I'm good at in fighting games. In Smash Bros, I play Young Link, and I'm really good at the bombs. And the boomerang I've gotten better at not using as much, but I'm really good at the arrows and the bombs. Ada Bong. Taking on Ada Bong.
I've got business to attend to.
Oh, I kind of get what you're saying. But you don't get a body. I could see how Devoted could be really good. Alright, Ada Bong, let's see what you're up to. Let's see if you can beat our Halcyon deck. Enjoy your all-in. No, that wasn't a very good play the second time.
Let's see how that
Oh no. That's really bad. That is simply not good at all.
and this is for you.
What is this?
Prove your worth.
Alright, we lost to ourselves by making that bad Halcyon play. Halcyon? I think that's how you say his name. Dang it. Okay, we can at least get rid of him. I can catch my breath a little bit.
The stage is
Terrible.
for the final act.
Oh, that's greedy.
See you around.
Now I can really catch my breath at least, but that's still really greedy. No! Alright, we're burning our deck for nothing.
And this is for you.
We'll take this echo because I just need to do something. Oh my gosh, barf. I'm getting demoralized. The purple special. All this deck does is demoralize me. I know the strategy.
You have the upper hand here. Prove your worth.
It has nothing to do with anything except for making the opponent feel like they have no hope. Like the third time you get bounced, you're like, okay, I give up. And they have the third bounce. They have another bounce in hand where I'm just like, ugh. Like it's not that strong of a deck, but it feels bad to play against. That was pretty decent. Let's not lie. That was pretty decent. Rogan John is cracked. Super powerful card. Darn it, we didn't get to do anything. We were kept in the corner, that sucked. But people didn't like the... I feel like people don't like the burn version of the deck, so I want to play a little bit of the Dragons of War cards, which are still the broken cards that everybody has a problem with, but... Hills. I play this guy all the time. Always a good opponent. You should play that. The deck that Ada Bong was playing. I don't have a deck similar to that. I don't know what... especially with Breakaway, I don't have that deck prepared. I do have a short Yukon. I have Big Red. I made it so that it wouldn't be clickbait. I made it specifically to not clickbait people. But it's just based on Big Red, and I added, you know, the heavy pierce action. Because that seems very... I have asthma. No. It always happens on stream. Should be really good with Red Armor Momo. Okay. Let's think this out. What would Hills do? Apparently, wish for a better hand. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay, they're just playing Frenzy? Okay, that makes sense to me. Yeah, I've played this player a lot. They tend to play like some old school stuff, so Frenzy makes sense. But normally they're a purple player. I know my opponents, I'm so addicted. This person is normally a purple player. Okay. I kind of want to switch back to Burn, because I really want to play the deck I got the practice in that I even though it's not a popular deck because it's the best deck of the format, it's what I wanna. It's what I put the time in with, so I kind of want to play it some more. We'll Hadoken whatever they do next. They're probably not going to play into Hilda's lane. Oh, interesting. Oh, I thought this was Ashura Senku this whole time. How silly of me. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, I could have used Quake. I'm kind of just taking it easy right now. I don't really... Like, we're at 30. How much do I need for Mary? More than I have. You don't need to do them both at the same time. That puts us 2 away. I guess you need 32 to get to it right away. Oh, darn. I could have played that in another lane and then just fired the Hado. Would have been better, I think. This is fine too, though. Defect. That's wild. Okay. Halcyon, I wish, was more proactive. Or more reactive, I guess. He's kind of only proactive, is what I suppose is the truth. Oh no, they stole the action I explored for. That was mean. I didn't know it could take away explorers. Oh, that's everybody. Oh wait, no, it's not. We've got so much Hadoken juice now from our Mary from earlier, and from playing like a RYU player does. Very sad. Alright, I'll let you guys give input. I'm gonna go back to Burn because it's the deck that I spent a little bit of time practicing. But I will gladly... Let's go over what else we have. Currently, well... The main thing that I've been having fun with, which is what I want to play, is the top 1 Burn deck, which has changed a bit. If you follow the player, you can see their decks appear on the TEPPEN channel and are easily net deckable. I've been having a lot of fun playing this, and I wanted to just do a stream of playing some powerful decks, so that's kind of what we're doing so far. I also have a dive attack. Whatever you do, don't put Paul in Burn anymore. We can try it out. We can try a Paul-less Burn. I like Paul, though. He is only slow late in the game. We also have Big Red, which we can play for Shoryuken. Let's just hop on with Shoryuken. I put Nina in mine. Nina's cool, but my voice sounds a little raspy. Which means I must drink water.
You cannot defeat one who will never stop.
See, they probably already have assumed we're playing Hadoken. Yeah, I'm also a Paul believer. I really like the card. But I have seen one of my favorite players, Horatio, only plays one of Paul. So I kind of understand. And can believe that Paul can be reduced. Because if one of the greatest deck builders of our time, Horatio, the constant innovator, a creative TEPPEN, a genius, maybe that's overstating a bit, but he's a great player who always is coming up with new stuff and is usually placing pretty high with it. He's a player who I relate to in terms of how we both play the game. Which is to say I felt the same way about Kame-san, but I only aspired to be as good as Kame-san. Kind of a waste of a card. I just couldn't think of what to do yet. I don't play this deck too much. But we should probably start with Storm Eagle. And then we can go for Bite. Which obviously if we were playing, let's just do it. A purple and green quest deck? That's quite a challenge. We could totally try to do that. What would be our goal, I wonder?
Can't afford to doubt myself. Can't afford to doubt myself. Nothing back.
Darn it. We tried. Purple and green quest. So let's see. I guess we would be playing to get to focus on Gar and Celine would be the idea. But why purple? What do we get from purple?
Prove to me what you're made.
We get Kugo and stuff and Angel. That could be interesting. But that's too much high cost. All right, then that gets Hadoken. All right. So if we mess around with this more, we will get wins. Which, let's just try and get a win with this. We will only switch to Hadoken once we are once again desperate. Let's try to get a win with something dumb. And I can play it a little better, maybe. I would try purple. I would try black and green quest, I think. Because then I could throw Tipo in there. And give Tipo Heavy Pierce, maybe that could be fun. I would try black and green, is what I would try. If you would let me play black and green quest, Lex, I would definitely consider trying to build black and green. But purple, I'm not quite sure what I would do with purple. We could try, though. I mean, it's not any harder than building black and green would be. But my first thought is that I want to play Tipo in green would be fun. And then Fairy could be good in green too. As could Kugo. Kugo with Heavy Pierce actually. No, we could try purple green later. I think it's an interesting idea. Alright, this is very powerful. Not really, but it's kind of powerful. It's not weak. Black and green, we will try that out, I think. I'm just thinking out loud, and it's easy to loose associate and be like, oh yeah, that kind of works, that deck, maybe we can play that. Constantly just thinking out loud. Alright, just try and stop this powerful red from taking this game. You could never hope to defeat him. Oh, they defeated him. That's my joke I like to do, you guys. Where I pretend I don't know what's happening. We could try out Fairy with green. That could be really fun. I think we're gonna steal this game. I think that this is a completely reasonable way to play TEPPEN. Nice try, Bucko, but if you don't have... so rude. But if you don't have Battle Chip Hero Sword, you get cheesed. Oof, that might do it too. Oh, and we need a little more damage, actually. Let's see if they have the 2. It's only gonna pierce for 7. Oh yeah, they have that, of course. Oh, they didn't respond again. That would have been amazing. And there is no time to quite go for RYU. Alright, I want to keep trying with this before we get desperate. I'm not desperate enough to play meta yet. Even though, according to the thumbnail, we should be. But the dream must live. We must show Ryukin somebody for game. We haven't done it today. That's the goal. And this is part of my training for Marvel vs. Capcom, you guys. Now that more people are here, what character should I beat my friend with in the MVC collection tomorrow? We're all gonna get together and play Marvel. None of us have played it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm gonna spam Mega Mans against him. Who do I put on my Mega Man team, you guys? Ada Bong again! Come on now. Let's try and hope that we can. What are your favorite Marvel characters, you guys? I want to have fun tomorrow, and I know we're not going to have time to get to all the characters. Dude, Oracle, I completely I can explain your feelings. It's because Rathalos is really good. Talking about Marvel 2, baby. We're gonna be playing the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. It drops tomorrow. It drops tonight. None of us have played it. I'm gonna get a bunch of friends together. We're gonna get snacks. We're gonna go through the whole collection. So I need low level tech like I know Sentinel. I can beat them one time with Sentinel, but I don't think that'll be fun. I need to figure out how to make the best Mega Man team. Do I put Captain Commando on my Mega Man team and do the funny Captain Commando thing? I think that probably gets banned pretty quick too. I think it's probably gonna be like a please don't play Captain Commando. Please don't play the best character type of situation. Who knows though? I mean, maybe my friends will try hard with me. My team would be Marrow, Iceman, Gambit. Gambit, I'm not even familiar with Gambit, but just seeing his design in that game, I'm like, oh my god, what an unreasonably cool dude.
Final act is for you.
Super cool design. Alright, finally we can beat somebody with our cheese! Revenge!
What a mess.
We will deny the second stream snipe. I'm about to go at them and be like, stream snipe denied. I won't, because it probably wasn't intentional. But there's the well now I want them to try and stream snipe to get me for the best of 3. I want the best of 3 now. Thank you. I'm thinking of breaking out the Magneto Storm Sentinel against him. I think that with 0 practice that will carry me. That's definitely going to be like the once I get beat really bad, I'm going to be like, okay. Let me just do the one thing that I looked up online. You go Magneto Storm Sentinel and you win. No, what I'm actually going to do is I'm gonna pick BB Hood and Juggernaut, right? And I'm gonna press the 3 buttons and then I should kill them. I think that's how it works. Maybe try Doom. Yes, thank you. Okay, cool. An actual recommendation for my Mega Man team. I appreciate it, because Doom is cool. My friend is a Doom fan, so I know that Doom will be allowed in the meta. Because he's not happy about Downey Doom. As most people aren't. But that should be a good recommendation. Ah, the insta surrender.
I will keep on fighting. I know the answer lies ahead.
And then, who do I put on my roll team, you guys? Just kidding. I know that's not real. But I'm really excited. I'm thinking of going into practice, but I also want it to be a fair playing field. I haven't gotten my friends to play my friends never are willing to play fighting games with me. Because the one time I got any good at a fighting game, it's like I get better than them and they don't get into it. The 2 fighting games I've ever really gotten into were Dragon Ball FighterZ. I was not awful at. And then I played a ton. I'm just joking. I'm just joking about Roll because I want to represent my Mega Mans. Oh, Magneto's beginner friendly. Okay, I will definitely pick up Magneto because I love air dashes. I just started talking about Melty Blood Type Lumina, and that game is all about the air dashes. I think it had 8-way air dashes. It's been a second since I played. Maybe it didn't. But that game had such fun movement. I love Type Lumina. But I fell out because it became extremely option select focused, and I'm not quite that good. I'm, in fact, not great at all at most fighting games. Not to the level that I can do an option select. I can do all the basic level stuff. Doom Gamma Assist is good in almost any team. Nice, this is good advice, because I want to show up and play Mega Man and have a little bit of advantage with my favorite character. So I think that's the one thing I'm gonna do. It's like I did a bit of research, you guys. I'm gonna have Mega Man, Doom, and then somebody cool. Just whoever becomes a favorite through playing the others will be the third character, probably. But I'm planning to like have a sheet of all the characters up to be like, this is what this Marvel character that we don't know is from. It's really obscure. You'd think they wouldn't have picked that one. But I'm excited. You know, just always fun. It's intimidating to get into a new game, and I think this is going to be one of the most fun. I say at the same time, there's all these. I think this will be the best way to get into a retro game like this, is messing around with friends, and then I do want to try to actually put some time in and see if I can learn how to do some stuff. But it seems like I'm definitely nervous. Oh, okay, Magneto is difficult. I kind of figured. I just like air dashes. He's really difficult. Super believes you. I was gonna be like, alright, let's pick up Magneto, see what I can do, and then just fail. Okay, thank you for clarifying. I always misinterpret people. But I do want to play him because he's cool, so I might try it anyway. Okay, that's why I was like, I should put Captain Commando on my team, because I've heard... Obviously, I've watched some Marvel vs. Capcom in my time, because it's just a cool game, you know? There's so many iconic clips, like that Justin clip, where he gets the comeback or whatever. Just a game with history, so I'm somewhat familiar with what happens in the game, and why, like, I should pick what Mega Man can do, and why I want to play him, because I think he will harness some of the skill, some of my toxic Link skills from Smash Bros. But the footage I've seen of Mega Man, he pretty much only does like that one projectile. I wonder if he has like a second grade projectile.
I know the answer.
I've never played this game. I'm just excited. I'm just sharing my excitement out loud. You know, I'm sure chat relates. Just being excited about a game. Let me think. I know I had something else I wanted to talk about today. Because it turns out I didn't have much to say about Marvel vs. Capcom. I was just like, I'm gonna play it tomorrow, you guys. Maybe I'll have... I guess the talk about that will be the breakdown of how bad I beat my friends, or how bad I got beat by my friend who secretly knew how to play. Hopefully that's not the case. Anyway, just rambling as we're starting to get some dubs. Ooh, I love this. I love this intro to the match. This is always a fun little... because they will never time it right. Nobody will ever go for it. Boom. Nobody's that cool. Cool, he does have the soccer ball. Yeah! I'm excited. This sounds just like my Young Link shenanigans. Young Link is my favorite fighting game character. Alright, I'll do it one time and then I will switch characters. But part of the plan here is the fact that I've done a little bit of research so I control my friends a little bit. Sadly, the Juggernaut glitch is patched out, but I do fully intend to try and hit them with the Iron Man Infinite and to hit them with the insta-kill BB Hood THC. Those are the two things I plan to do, so if there's anything else really funny like that, that's like easy, you guys gotta let me know what I should pull on my friends. Captain Commando, I'm obviously gonna do that for one match, and just spam the Captain Commando. Like I've got plans. Or also, are there things that anybody knows about in the other games that are fun to do that I should try to cheese my friends with? Like, should I pick Shin Akuma in Children of the Atom and just win, or would that be horrible? We're also probably gonna play some co-op Vampire Survivors. That's the other thing for my gamer night that is in the plans. That's my favorite game of the year because I played it for the first time this year. But I picked up the Ding Dang Among Us DLC, and I don't think I regret it yet. So far I'm like, wow, the Among Us DLC. But I played everything else in the game first, to an excessive degree, and it's such a classic game. Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make my friends groan a little bit. I'm always the try-hard player. Whenever we have, like, game nights, my friends are always, like, trying to stop me from winning, rather than trying to win. There's, like, a notable pattern with how our game nights go. And maybe this is why they didn't want to play fighting games with me. I'm gonna wait this out so I can drop Cody. Like, it wasn't so much that they don't think fighting games are cool. It might be just that they don't like playing them with me. Hopefully that's not the case. I guess we'll see. Like just based on what I've been describing, maybe I'm horrible to play fighting games with you guys. I would do that, but apparently that's been removed. Apparently in the collection he doesn't get to do that anymore.
Can't afford to doubt myself.
I don't know why I haven't just thrown Hadouken yet. This stream does not have very competitive energy, actually. It's supposed to, but it kind of has the same energy I'm going to be bringing to my MVC tomorrow. Which is just messing around, but with top tiers. I think, how is my removed units at 15? That's insane. I really wanted to save that, but it was still too good not to just use right there. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to have like a reference sheet for what all these different characters are references to, because there's so many like deep cuts, and my friend is a big Marvel fan. He likes like some of the retro stuff and the weird stuff. Darius removes himself, and we were up against remove, so they were constantly removing our cards. It just got up getting up to 15. It's pretty crazy. I almost want to print out, just to make it old school, a reference of all the special moves. But I feel like the special moves will be really easy, so I don't need to do that. But I want to make it like true gamer night. Because I know we're going to be looking up what the different characters are from a lot. So I almost want to print it out and just be like, game, old school 2000s games, you guys. I have stuff printed out. I'm just excited for my game night, you guys. The other game that I played today, that I finally finished, I beat it. I finished it last night, but Corn Kid 64. I put that on the back burner for a second because I got to the hard part. The Anxiety Tower. I haven't finished the Anxiety Tower yet because I had been like too scared to attempt the Anxiety Tower. As somebody who struggles with anxiety, I was like, the level named after it, I don't think I want to play that. But then when I attempted the level, it was like the most fun level yet in the game, probably. And if none of you have played it, play yourself some modern platformers like Corn Kid 64, one of the best games I've ever played. The second level, I wish there was more to it. I wish there was more of the game than there was. Because the second level was one of the best levels I've ever played. So much exploration, so much whimsy. Very whimsical game. with a fantastic early 2000s sense of humor. Definitely the best retro platformer. I don't know if I'd say it's one of the best games, period, I've ever played, but probably the best retro platform I've ever played. Definitely like a top 20. And I'm not a furry, but and I won't end that sentence. Just kidding. Now that I've said it, I have to. Character designs in that game are really cute. And I've been playing Mega Man Legends off and on, and that's one of the most well animated games of that era, I feel like. Where like the little faces in Mega Man Legends are so cute, and significantly more expressive than you would expect for a PlayStation 1 game. We're just going in because I'm not talking, because I'm just complete mindless brain vomit tonight. But Mega Man, like, the faces are so much cuter than I've seen in any PlayStation 1 game. And I have seen few games properly replicate how cute it is. And Corn Kid 64 is at least as cute. These little goat creatures have very dumb, exaggerated faces that are very evocative of just some 2000s internet cringe art, you know? It just makes me feel good inside. Just the energy, the chaotic nature of the game, the dumb faces that the character makes. It just puts me in a happy state. And then the last level I got to, the freaking Anxiety Tower, I'm still stuck on it, but it is like the purest, That was a funny play from our opponent, I feel like. Made me laugh. But it is the most Bowser in the Dark World stage I've ever played, other than Bowser in the Dark World, of course. But it's pretty breathtaking. Just because it's a big old tower, it's hard, you know. It's a real obstacle. It's kind of like I feel like verticality is almost a cheap way to create tension in games, but it's so effective. The example that like really annoyed me recently, where it's like, man, this is such fake tension, but it still worked to extreme detriment, was Sonic Frontiers. That game was built. Wow, we are just cleaning up. 6 wins because I'm just talking about nonsense. That game is all built in Sonic Frontier. So I was talking about the tower in Corn Kid 64. A really good tower that challenges you, and you feel the progress, you feel the tension of what's below you. But Sonic Frontiers, there's like an area where there's like 5 towers in a row, and it's all you do. In Corn Kids, there's one tower. It's a huge... Okay, there's 2. There's 2 towers. Second one is the Anxiety Tower. You unlock it. But they're like the most significant thing in the whole game. It's what the game leads up to, is this big tower. Having 5 towers in a row is... It's like the most draining thing I can think of. Because climbing up a single tower, where if you fall off, you start over. That's the idea of these towers. Climbing up one of them is horrible. So doing it 5 times in a row is just awful. But it's like a... What's that game? Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Like, you really feel... Every step you take is, like, really, truly, genuinely a challenge. I do wonder, if I were to play it again, if it would be easier. Because at the time I had really bad anxiety. Or my anxiety was just worse about a lot of things. Including gaming, for some reason. And now it's not.
Oh yeah. Watch this.
Because I like Sonic, I am in me as a modern human openly loves Sonic. Certainly not as Chris Chan, especially because I was just saying that game sucks. I don't know if he would like that game or not. The worst comparison I've ever been made to. How do I take that comparison in stride? I don't think I can. I think the only way is to be like, oh my god, you just compare me to Chris Chan. Oh my god. What did I do to serve that? I will continue to ramble about Sonic. Sonic Frontiers sucked butt. Dang, that game was bad. But the music was pretty good.
It's time. Prepare yourself. My turn now.
So they had that whole section with the towers in the game, and everybody who played the game, they sent in a review and they said, Sega, that part was really, really bad. One of the worst sections I've played in the game. They got dozens of letters saying these exact words. And their response to that was to release a DLC where they remade all of the towers harder so you could unlock a worse version of the ending. It was a really crazy decision that was really bad and nobody liked. And retroactively made the game really bad. Because they were like, hey guys, we think you should play the part that you didn't like again. And everybody was like, but we hated that part. Sorry for the excessive brain vomit, you guys. I've probably lost all sense of coherency. Let's talk about TEPPEN for a little bit. Dang, that Sonic level sucked, though. Because I think the problem with it, other than that it's like hard and frustrating, is that it doesn't do what the game promises to you. Like, the point of Sonic Frontiers is that it's a game about freedom, where you can just, like, do whatever you want. You don't have to engage with these poorly made obstacles. You can go run around. But at this one part of the game, you do have to. So there's, like, my conclusion, I guess. They really misunderstood what the point of their own game was. And you see, we're finally losing now that I'm finally ending my rambles, now that my rambles finally lost pure brain vomit. The moment I tried to get a little more focused, we finally lost. I have an easy excuse for this loss. It's because I was wrapping up my brain vomit. I need more brain vomit, but I don't really have any more tonight. Thank you to everybody who stuck through that horrible brain vomit session, which has been going on for about an hour now. Normally my Sonic rambles are a little more focused than that. Oh, about Corn Kids. That's a great game. It's cute, it's fun, it'll make you smile. I promise. Everybody should go play some Corn Kids. Genuinely, if you haven't, that's my recommendation of the night. Go buy Corn Kids. It's like 3 hours, it's like 4 hours long. Or maybe a little longer. Depending on how long it takes you to find stuff. That was bad mulligan. But yeah, like the second level is all themed around anagrams. It's called Wallow's Hollow, which is an anagram. And the level itself is an anagram. You can reverse the level. A really clever gimmick, I thought. You turn the level around. And then it's like the mirrored version of the level or whatever. And all of the different little doodads work differently. I'm just filling dead air, you guys. Chat, do you want a different deck? I feel like nobody likes this deck, and it's too easy to play. It's completely too brain dead. I haven't had to make a single, like, thoughtful decision, really. Like, I just went back to talking about that game because I was like, oh man, what do I talk about? Nothing's happening. Maybe I should play some Fight Against Inner Des Moines. And fight against my desire to ramble. Which is going to continue. I'm going to ramble, but... The other thing I could ramble about Guitar Hero. I was playing Guitar Hero. And I'm really good at it. I should do a Guitar Hero stream, you guys, and I'll show up and I'll be like, squiddly diddly 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 dee! Wow now 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 now! And then I'll play Guitar Hero also, after I make noises.
Prepare yourself. not over yet. I'm just getting
I wish there was
started.
TEPPEN music and guitar in Clone Hero. That would be cool. Alright, I think we can win this. I think we can win this. Not too hard, I don't think. I wonder if I made people leave by my long, directionless ramble. Ooh. The D-Ace is here to bounce my card that I would like bounce. Not the best play. Alright, now we get him. Wait, no, I don't want to do that yet.
I'll hold nothing back.
Although I could just activate both, now that I think about it.
I'm gonna blow you away. I'll hold nothing back.
Oh well, this is still pretty good. What deck do you guys want to see? Now that we've played an hour of Hadoken and sufficiently bored the chat and rambled aimlessly about nothing at all, I feel like I owe you guys to play the deck that you want, which, what deck do you guys want to see? I might hop on with... Is Fight Against Inner Demons a deck that people want to see? It's kind of fun to play. Well, let's see if we can get this W at least from way behind.
I'm gonna blow you away.
That's one way to do it.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Okay. I don't know why they didn't do that first.
Finish this.
Oh my god. That was funny.
I'll choose my own destiny.
Darn.
Time's over.
We missed our chance to do the dance. And now I've started rhyming, which is always a bad sign.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Do I need to focus more for the sake of chat? We've kind of been doing really well in terms of competitive success, but I've just been a mess personally. I mean, not personally in like my personal life, but I should focus a little more. I feel like I'm not engaged enough. Everybody's leaving. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't point that out though. That's not something that a streamer should do. And you know, pointing out how I feel like people aren't engaged probably doesn't help. You live and you learn, I guess. First time I've ever been like, oh, this stream isn't going very well. And that's obviously not something you should never ever say. I should pretend that it's going better than it is, because I'm having fun. And I enjoyed my brain vomit.
Prove to me what you're made of.
I'm crushing it, so it's kind of hard to really say that this has been a failed stream. Maybe the VOD will perform well.
Fun fighting.
There's just nobody here chatting with me. It's kind of, not something that's happened before. Usually a lot of people come out to the streams. I wonder if it has to do with RYU. Nobody likes RYU. RYU's such a cutie, honestly. Let's be honest. Honestly, since there's nobody here to hear me right now, since there's literally nobody in chat to hear me, I just gotta say, we love the shirtless RYU. With the titty out, it's a look, okay? Nobody rocks the one titty like RYU. And it's cute. I really want, there's this one, I'm enjoying it. Oh, yay! Thank you, Pinquot Trio. I assume your name has like a French pronunciation, but I wouldn't know how to pronounce it right. Thank you. I do appreciate that. After a bit of silence and a bit of getting down on myself, I do appreciate somebody saying that. So yes. I should switch decks though. I am getting a little bored of this deck, and it's allowing me to get into that. It's allowing me to get into that lower focus headspace that I should avoid. I want to focus up. Or I want to get engaged a little more at least. Because right now I'm thinking about if I have anything else to ramble about, and I don't really. I already talked about Vampire Survivors multiple times, at least once in the past. And I don't always need to be rambling. It just feels like it at times. Oh, I thought I would kill for some reason. I thought it was at lower health than that. I don't know why I thought that. Really shows how much attention I have engaged right now. Alright, we get to see her. We get to see this cool buffed card that is kind of mid. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna block with him. Darius Wilcarius. That's a great rhyme. That's such a good rhyme. On the top one, right? Yeah, I knew that was what you were gonna do.
I'm just getting
And then now that it's back down to 3, it's like... I genuinely don't feel like Lyra is very good at all. So let me demonstrate. Lyra was like the most overhyped card. And they gave it like a huge buff and it's just not good. It's really kinda weird. At least they're showing up with other cool buff cards too, like Gar. No, I should have put Cody in the bottom lane. Don't know why I didn't. They are not prepared to stop us. We've got this in the bag. I'm overconfident as ever. But I think it's fine. Air raid, that doesn't do that much. I don't know why I cycled there actually. For fun, I suppose. But when you lose more, it's not very fun. Womp womp. Okay. Let's get aggressive. Let's get aggressive. I'm bored of this deck now. What should we play? Maybe somebody would send me a deck that would be funny. But I should rely on my own skills to make content. I just like it when people send decks in. Let's think of what we should play though. Oh, I should have done this sooner. Not that it mattered, but I'm just thinking out loud. I should have done this at the earliest opportunity. Oh no! Oh God, no! No!
I won't give up.
Alright, it's time to play something different. Let's play some Nergigante. I've been playing a good bit of Nergigante. I have added a bit of tribes to the deck, but mostly we just play all the growth cards, a little bit of this guy to target the other growth, to target the 4s that matter in the format. We play Mikba because it's fun. Play 3 Mikba. because it's fun to play buffed cards. Same with Chimera and Depot. R1 wasn't buffed, but it feels like it was because it's so good in the deck. So let's mess around with some... let's mess around with some this.
I'm taking you down.
I can't believe I'm just thinking back now, because it doesn't matter, it's stuck in my head still, and I started the stream by singing that. That was quite a way to start a stream. Probably the worst to start a stream ever. Or the best, depending on how much you like cringe. Just a little bit of self-reflection on the things we do on the internet that are sometimes stranger than we realize. I know I won't give in, won't criticize. It's just stuck in my head, so I can't help it. Can't help but sing it a little bit. Okay. This is interesting so far. It's unfortunate. That was kind of smart. It was weird, but it was kind of smart.
Oh yeah.
I kind of love that play. Alright, what next?
I'm the one with power.
I even was getting distracted and going to check Discord. That's how little engagement. Oh my gosh. I think I might end stream a little early, you guys. Maybe in like 30 minutes rather than the usual 2 hours. Because I'll be honest, you guys, my stomach was hurting a little before stream, and I was like, hopefully I won't make a fool of myself. And I haven't, but, you know. I think we're going to end stream in 30 minutes. Just the vibe I have. There's not as many people to talk to, so it's not as fun. I need to get over my... No, oh my gosh, I'm being so hard on myself. And when there's not as many people here, you know, at a certain point I run out of stuff to talk about. That's mostly what's happening. I'm just like, what do I say after it's been 15 minutes of just me alone? I could sing Sounds of Silence like I did that one time. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm very alone facing this Nergigante again. But it's a mere match, so we should do pretty good. I just need to focus up. I need to drink a little bit of water. I don't know why I'm so out of my element. We could hero art here. Let's see. Alright, I drank a little water and now I feel better. I think I was just thirsty and getting down on myself because my body was telling me it needed something. Which was to change form into Felicia, the other form of Felicia. Drinking water isn't easy, you guys. As much as it is an essential human function, sometimes it will make you go a cough cough. Oh, it's a 6. Why did I think it was a 5? I love Felicia's little darting around with her eyes. I'm not a furry, but... And now I'm not going to finish that sentence this time. Earlier it said I wasn't going to elaborate when I said it. And this time it really doesn't need elaboration. Not a furry, but... No elaboration is needed. Maybe elaboration is needed. I feel like I'm just being... See, the fact that there's not very many people here, I feel like I can say anything. Maybe we can get him on the backswing. Maybe. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. This was the furry stream. There was nobody here, so we can just annotate this. It was the least popular stream. It was the furry stream. Just because I have no idea why. It's the stream where I talked about furry shit. For a minute. I talked about, is Corn Kids 64 a furry game? Probably not. Yeah, Rogue, we're not Rouge? Wait. Wait, Rouge? Let's not talk about... If we were to talk about furry related to Sonic, I would be talking about Shadow, because he's the one that I think is cute. That goes without saying, though. He's the most popular one for a reason. Now I'm embarrassed. I'm actually embarrassed now. You know, reading all those Archie Sonic comics didn't have no effect on me. Which is to say, I'm not a furry. But I wish Jolly was here. He would relate. No, he wouldn't. He would say that I'm being a pussy probably by not embracing it. Or something. Shadow likes Latinas. Shadow's based. I also, everybody knows that I'm very, that I'm bi, I hope. Like, just because I talk, like, I feel like just the lengths of the conversation so far, shouldn't be surprising. Even though I clearly talk about dudes, more than girls. I've mentioned I like Lilith a lot. She's my favorite TEPPEN girl. IRL, Latinas are very Scotchula's talking about what he finds attractive is not going to happen. But I do like Latinas as much as Shadow does. Maybe not as much as Shadow does, but see, now that things are being said in chat, I can't help but respond to them. Oh god. This is the embarrass yourself stream. But I guess it could just be that there are cute Latinas in my area, so I see them in the Oregon zone. Also, you guys, Oregon's cool. I like Portland. Even though there's a lot of problems here. Generally, I will accept them for how cool this state is overall. Oh, I should have been going like this much sooner. Alright, what else can I embarrass myself by saying? Man, I feel like that guy who's like... I feel like that dude who... Saying that I like Latinas, although relevant to the Shadow thing, feels like me being like that dude who's like, I like girls. I like big girls. I like titty girls. Whatever he says. He has like a whole rap about how he likes girls, and everybody's like, man, that's the gayest song I've ever heard in my life. That's what I feel like right now. I love it here. It's really pretty. I love Portland because I can go and walk around and there's a bunch of trees. And there's a bunch of nice places to go. There's good walking culture, and there's really good buses, and the air is nice, and we have a lot of nice stuff. I like walking around here. Man, the last stream we hit our highest concurrent, and this stream, like, the stream where I talk about Portland and Shadow the Hedgehog is the stream where we hit our lowest concurrent. There's no pattern, because previously I've talked about Sonic, and it has been a successful stream. Maybe it's because it's Wednesday? And I love downtown. I like Portland. I like the waterfront. We have a lot of great culture here. And cool bands that live in the area, like Modest Mouse is from Portland these days. Or I wonder if they moved. Yeah, there are parts of Oregon that are brown and sad. Oh, the desert though. Never mind. Yeah, I'm very thankful for the area I live in. It's if I'm ever like in a real down mood, I can just go out and then go and spend some time in some greenery, and it's a good way to bring yourself up. So I will never not be thankful for that. I didn't need to invade him. We already have burn 7. How did that happen? This has been the stream where I've been paying like the least attention to the game, despite not having much to talk about.
I can't afford to doubt myself.
There are desert parts of Oregon too, though, and we have like the high desert. The one time I went to the high desert, it was beautiful. I loved it. It was quite an experience. It was very worth visiting. The part of the reason it was cool because it was like, whoa, this is Oregon? Maybe if I lived in that area, it wouldn't be as cool.
This is coming.
No. Oh my gosh, but now that you mentioned that, I have to be like, I don't know how to ride a bike. Just to establish more lore. As a kid, when I was learning to ride a bike, I fell off. Well, everybody falls off. Obviously, that wasn't why I gave up. But I slammed into a bunch of blackberry bushes really bad, and it was. At the time, I was like very traumatized by slamming into those blackberry bushes, and I was unwilling to ride my bike again. And ever since then, I'm like, man, I wish my parents had forced me to ride my bike again. I guess they couldn't have, but I'd always wished that they had, made me learn to ride a bike.
I can't afford to doubt myself.
Come on, here I am.
It is a bummer. And now, as an adult, I don't really want to. I feel like it's a lot more embarrassing, which is lame to say, but I feel like I would have a much harder time going out in public and being like, and falling off a bike. I mean, I'd have to find somewhere pretty private to learn to ride a bike. Can you swim? Yes, I can swim. Thankfully, my parents didn't like totally fail me. Swimming was a lot of fun. Swim lessons as a kid, that's a great memory. Never really thought about that. Oh, darn it, we were a second too slow. Never really thought about that. Everybody kind of has those shared experiences of... I guess everybody kind of learns to ride a bike, and then very few people fail like I did. And then everybody, I guess, learns to swim too, because that's kind of an important skill, isn't it? Yeah, I've been able to not learn to ride a bike because the buses are so good here. But I think it'd be a good thing to do. Man, chat's now that I got people interacting with me, I'm thinking about like life and stuff and like what I could do if I had a bike. I could learn to ride it. It would be but bikes are pretty expensive, aren't they? I should get a friend to take me. No, I should get my sister to take me. That's what would be more fun. Because I wouldn't want my... Because see, that's the other thing. It's like, I could learn to do it on my own. Wouldn't be too hard. But I would want somebody to back me up. And the only person I could imagine doing it would be family. So... I've gone ice skating. Ice skating's super fun. Definitely a little, like... stressful as you're... I think I've only been once, but... It wasn't roller skating. Yeah, it was ice skating, I'm pretty sure. It's exactly the same. Uses the same skills, it's just a little scarier. Man, just talking about like my experiences with reminds me that I'm not the most athletic type of guy. Like just talking about these failures to do the normal these struggles with like It's like, no wonder I struggled. I wasn't super popular. It's because I was bad at riding a bike. I wasn't good at roller skating. I wasn't good at... Well, okay. Now I need to qualify. Obviously, I wasn't popular in high school, you guys. I mean, I'm a streamer now. I guess some streamers were popular in high school, but I was somewhat popular in high school. I found my group of friends, but not unpopular. But I wasn't like a cool guy jock, is all I mean to say. And I could. Oh no, I'm only at 4. I've literally blended this match into another match. I thought I was at 7. Man, I don't want to think about high school. That's a horrible time. But in retrospect, I wonder if I had known how to ride a bike, if people would have liked me more. I bet they knew. They were like, that dude can't ride a bike. I can just smell it on him. You know that's what high school kids are like. I bet one of them knew I couldn't ride a bike and they told everybody. Those frickin' kids. I'm just joking, but that is the heart of what high schoolers are like. To avoid oh, the one thing that was fun in high school was I played drums in high school. I was sick as hell. I would hop up on the drum kits and I would go wild on on some punk rock shenanigans. Nobody could compete with how cool I was in that regard. And honestly, that was the one time where it's like, after I did my sick punk rock performance with my punk band, everybody thought I was cool after that. Like, a bunch of people came up to talk to me and were like, what the heck? I didn't know anybody could play drums that fast, dude. Like, we played like an Israeli punk rock song, which I don't want to endorse Israel at the moment, obviously, but at the time it was just like, obviously different times. Already, and just saying that, I'm like, why do I even have to need to say that? I guess I do somewhat need to say that. But we played a badass Israeli punk rock song, because our singer was like an Ashkenazi Jew. So he was like, hello everybody, this song is about the Holocaust, and it's a love song. And then we got everybody to sing along even though they didn't know the words. It was so cool. And there was like a break down where it was just me and the bassist, like, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-na-na-na. And then I was like doing crazy, like some real fast fills. I don't think I could do it anymore.
Cannot defeat one who will never stop.
But it was awesome. The follow-up we did to that, because we lacked focus, was the next time we performed, we did Feel Good Inc. And it wasn't as good. It was like an indie version of the song with like some cool like two-door cinema club type of guitars on there. That kind of saved the performance, was our guitarist doing some like high-flying, like, made it sound kind of unique. You know, there were sad people, there were stories to tell. He was one of the Jewish people, he was one of the Israeli people who is self-aware about his culture, unlike the people committing a Holocaust. There's your woke sconchulus. Something nobody wants. Oh, darn. I guess we just play down Darius. But nobody understood the words. The words were like, there's no baguettes in the ghetto, or it was something in the ghetto. And everybody was like, a spaghetti taco. That's what everybody thought the words were, and we were like, you know, we couldn't have really expected any better, could we? I mean, we weren't really treating it as like a sense. He literally delivered that line as a joke. Like, he's like, saying it's a Holocaust love song will be funny. And it was funny, because it was punk. Oh, you know, I should actually tell my whole story about this song. I was like talking about the song and I didn't tell my like story about it. Like, something cool happened in the middle of it. I said a word that I'll say it here, you guys. But we're playing this song, and obviously I counted out, because it's a punk song, there's only one way to play a punk song, and it's faster than you intended to, or had ever rehearsed to play it at. So the first thing we do with this song is I count it off at like 1.2 times speed, which as a drummer is so much faster than I can play it at. Like I was playing it as fast as I possibly could. The world is ending in 3 weeks. I'm not kidding. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. Beeline, you are banned from chat. That is my response to that. I'm gonna finish my story really quick before I worry about that, because I'm very concerned. Trust me, I'm taking this with the most seriousness that I can. I'm taking this so seriously. But we count the song off, and I'm like doing my sick fills and stuff, and we get to the guitar solo, and there's like, I do like the fastest fill yet. It's just like, and then I throw both of my drumsticks halfway across the gym, and now, sorry to be lying. And now I have exactly 4 bars to get from the middle of the gym back to my seat. Maybe it was 6 bars. I might have had 6 bars. But the guitar solo suddenly went from like just a regular guitar solo to a challenge, where this guitar solo is a timer, and it is the theme music to me doing a 50-yard dash that I don't have the skills for. Like, we already talked about how I'm not that athletic. Thankfully, percussion had been like getting me a little more in shape, and I throw my sticks, and because I actually dropped my sticks a little earlier in the song, so I was already a bit shaken up. I throw them and I immediately yell at the top of my lungs. I yell, "Fuck!" And everybody in the gym hears me, and it's the thing that they come up to me to ask about afterwards. They're like, "Did you intend to say fuck, Gary?" Oh no, I said my name. Sconchulus. Did you intend to say the F-bomb, Scont? Man, the embarrassment stream continues. Dox myself more and more. That's so funny that something unpredictable and strange happened while I was telling my unpredictable and strange story. Don't make a comment about that part, you guys, unless you really have to. But I make it back right in time for the unisons. Like, I sit down in my chair and I like lock eyes with the bassist and we go dun, 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 bow. And we're like all like stunned. Everybody's like, there's no way. And then we continue the song, we crush it, and we're icons of the stage. Everybody loved it. It was it was my favorite moment of high school. Like, all of the things that are horrible about high school were worth it in that moment. Please don't make fun of my name, you guys. It's my grandpa's name, so, you know, since it got dropped there, I'll give you all the lore. I really like the name. Don't make fun of it. I identify with both that name and the name Sconchulus very strongly, so... So there you go. But I would prefer not to be called it online. You can call me Punk Rock Jesus, if you must.
I'll hold nothing back.
If you're gonna call me something new, once again, just saying weird things that I have no idea why I say them.
It's time.
But yes, I feel like to fully establish the lore, I was super punk rock in high school. I didn't look like a punk though. I love my keeper sponge. The sponge he keeps me safe. What more can be said except for there is great love for the sponge.
Can't afford to doubt myself.
I'm glad I could tell my punk rock story to give some, like, strong content to the stream. Because for a minute there I was like, man, those rambles were way too loose. I need to tell a story, and I was like, oh, I have a cool story. I've never told this story. Why didn't I think to tell this story before? I don't think it's quite time to drop that yet. Charlie, that is.
I'll hold nothing back.
I should have stuck to my guns and told them that we aren't gonna do Feel Good Inc. I should have made them do a replacement song. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted us to cover Alex Chilton, but I felt like it would have been harder. That's why I didn't recommend it. That's why I didn't bring it to the band, even though I knew it was the right choice. Something with big energy, something poppy, something with big drums too. Feel Good Inc. doesn't have big drums, and we like wasted our biggest strength, which was me. So when we did Feel Good Inc., it didn't get remotely as big of a response. Because how could it? It wasn't as epic. It didn't have a cool breakdown with me and the bassist. It wasn't as cool. I wish I had kept playing music. Music's so fun. But I have an apartment. I can't play drums in an apartment. I want to get an electric drum kit. Wait, the world is ending! What's up with that? The world is ending in 3 weeks, you guys.
I won't let the sun.
Well, if that's the case, I should play some X.
Why do I fight?
Does this deck need updated? Probably. But I don't know how. Let's just hop in. Become a rapper. I should become a rapper. I was like, why did you say that? And I was like, oh, it's because I said I want to do stuff with music again. I would have to practice freestyling, and I'm not about to do that on stream, even though I would love to drop a sick meme. You know, that's who I like to be, a person who can drop a sick PP. I couldn't even see. It had to end with PP because I can't rap, and if I did, it would sound like crap. I'm about to give Zero a slap. Although just like really crappy freestyles like I'm doing right now are really, really easy. Especially when I just use the word PP. It makes it really easy. It's really easy to rap when you when you have potty humor. Maybe one day when I learn to rap, you guys, I will come back and I will rap, but I certainly don't know how. Yeah, before Spooky Month, we won't even get to see the new Spooky Month animation. I love those things. Let's just go like this, I guess? I don't know. Can we beat the second best deck? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, when BBL Drizzy was going around, I wanted to do like a BBL Drizzy TEPPEN version, but I know I don't have the flow to like do it. It would have been so funny. I really wanted to. And like to call out all of my fellow streamers. Be like, good mon son, the son of a gun. He thinks that he's the only one who can play X, but I gotta flex. Gotta show him that he's like just like my ex. Which is lame. And he's the same. Gotta get these words out of my brain. Do I know how to freestyle? I don't think so, no. That was really bad. See guys, I always say that when I... bars. They were most definitely not, but thank you though. Normally when I always say that when I start like free association rhyming I need to end stream, but tonight it seems like it's like a good thing to do, to just keep going. It seems like it's actually good content tonight.
Pure energy becomes pure strength.
Let's see if this can get us out of this. Wow, we're still in this. They're not at 5.
My own destiny.
I think we're gonna round the stream out with some X here.
Now I've got you.
Try to get at least one win with my boy. I think I can win this one.
Systems fully charged.
Let's go. That wasn't too hard.
It's up to me to find my.
Why'd they buff this card in such a... Why'd they buff It'll Be Okay, honestly? Why is that like one of the dumbest things they've ever done? Like, I'd prefer they just didn't do it. Even though I benefit from them buffing it, it's like... You're just annoying doing that. You could have just not. Like, what if they were to add 1 damage to Made with Love? That would be insane, actually. That's a completely different story. Or it's like, what if they made Hero Sword give 6 plus 6 plus 6 instead of plus 5 plus 5? It literally wouldn't be any different. I can't even think of another example that would be like as minuscule as that change. Oh no. Yeah. But they have that card to kill it. That's unfortunate. What is that an acceptable negligible spot? I'm sure that's related to something I said earlier, but I have no idea what is being referenced. I'm so forgetful as to what is being talked about at any time. Go, go. Yes. And... okay. Not quite. Can we win? No. I'm thinking about trying to rap again, but I know I don't have more bars. That was fun though. Alright. Do we... oh yeah, the buffs. The changes is what he's talking about. I really feel like it's one of the dumbest changes they've ever made. The initial nerf made sense because it was strong at the time, but the buff is ridiculous. It makes me cringe at them. Ooh, green purple, did you play Rockta?
Did you come?
Let's play some green purple. I'm all about the loose association. It was mentioned, we're gonna try it. And then we will get a win with a different X hero art before the end of stream, which will be in 15 minutes. 3 was a lot, 1 was too little. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I guess it's balanced now, but it just makes me cringe. Being completely honest. It's like, ugh. It makes me long for the good old days when it hadn't been nerfed at all. Rock to go, you're the best card here. Rockta failed me! No! Alright, maybe this deck list isn't very... Maybe Rocta's bad. If Rocta had been a fetch action, that would have been kind of good.
Stop yet.
It was a fluke. We lost because it was a fluke. And because they're playing the best deck. I can call more Johns. I have excuses. We must try again. We must win with X more before stream is over. Jelly.
You leave me no choice.
That's a cute name.
Are you all alone? Me too.
Man, my vibes were so loose tonight, you guys. Even right now, I'm like, man, calm down, Scott. I'm like twitching all over the place, like, huh, what are we gonna do next? Like, I'm just always so high energy. It's not a bad thing, but I wish I could control it a little more. I love Fatalis. It seems cool in green purple.
You can have one too. Here, this one.
I want to add him to my pocket and then ascend Rocta is what I want to do.
Into the abyss.
But I don't think that's the type of thing that happens. Lucky us. Oh, they use. I was. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What just happened? Oh no!
You can have one too. Here, this one.
I'm confused. There was and is more than 2 tribes in my hand. Why'd she only go to 2? This was already here, wasn't it? Why didn't she go to more than 2? That really threw me off.
Come on, hero.
Okay, so we're gonna try to develop Nero.
Give me strength. Gaia armor.
Hopefully this gets us in the game. We can end the stream with a different meta deck, an old meta deck. But that kills us, I think. No, maybe not. I needed to wait a second. Yeah, I think I needed to wait a second longer.
This is coming.
To kill that in a more efficient way. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 this time. 4? Okay. I was ready to be gaslit by the game. I was ready to be told my counting was wrong. Two Buffalo and 2 Felicia. Felicia's definitely the hardest card to get working.
I can't hear it.
Interesting.
One too. Here, this one.
I appreciate hearing from a dedicated green player how they're managing in this
Hurt yourself.
unprecedentedly red season, and green purple seems like a way to do it, but I feel like you still are you're gonna be getting hit by Charlie like super hard. Ooh, that's a massive Felicia.
Come on, hero.
2 Buffalo and 2 Felicia. What should we add in place of them? I don't think I have the 3 mushroom anymore, which is about how many I want to have.
Give me strength. Gaia armor. You'll only hurt yourself.
Alright.
It's up
Cleaning up.
to find my true purpose.
Yeah, green purple would be a lot better than charge shot, probably. Just because you can make big impact for less investment. So I like the idea of cutting a Felicia, because she's a little inconsistent. Do we want a third nitrous room? Do we want a third Rakta? I think so. I think I want a Rakta. Prison reunion? +1 HP for each tribe. Sounds interesting, but we're trying Rakta. That's what we're messing with. The goal is to Rakta in the next 10 minutes so that we can end the stream on a high note. Change form, the perfect opponent for our Rakta deck. No Rakta in the opening hand. But a very strong opening hand. I haven't been playing Charge Shot as much this season. And with, yeah, yes, there's Charlie, but that's just Charlie. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. We'll go for this first. Rakta into Rakta! This is gonna kick butt. Let's go! Rakta has a Riven! +1, +7 does seem nuts. But does it seem as good as Rakta? Maybe that's an unfair comparison. What could be as good as Rakta? Look at his power. He is the greatest unit in my hand and on my field.
To end all conflict.
I don't know what Rakta is, or what he's from, or why they put him in TEPPEN, but I do love him dearly.
You'll only hurt yourself.
Interesting. We've got the third Rakta. Now we just have to think of how to, you know, rock them with it. Yeah, I mean, once you break the... There's, like, not really anything that beats Baron this season, if we're being honest. I think that Green has the potential. And what about that heart tank that was on the TEPPEN channel? I thought the parties... It brought the party through the desert to Myriad City. What a cool inclusion.
Systems fully charged. You'll only hurt yourself.
I don't know why I did that in that order. Didn't really make sense to do it.
Give me strength. Gaia armor.
I think we have to be realistic and say that the best green deck is probably going to be some type of OTK cheese deck, like what's on the TEPPEN channel. Let's go take a look in a minute. 1, 2, 3, only 3, so sorry. Here's how we win. Oh, it'll take a second though. Darn it, resets at 7 o'clock? It was a heart tank playing quest with some cool stuff.
Systems fully charged. Use this power to end all conflict.
Thankfully that still wins us the game. Rakta strong! Yes, Rakta!
My treat for this.
My favorite card here in this deck. Well, let's see what's on TEPPEN channel.
That might interest you.
Mine still has it. Yeah, it's like a growth list with Gloria, going for the Pierces, playing these for... It looks pretty weird, but you know... I think the idea is Armor Bot to get you the charges. To kill with Gloria? I don't know, this is it's an interesting list. Yeah, I think it's wild that they're playing that card. Alright, we're gonna do one last match, see if we can get another cool win with Rakta. Gloria post buff is good. Princess post buff is absolutely insane on another level. Armorbot's pretty neat. So I think that deck probably might have... It's pretty well built. I think that's the best version of Quest that I've seen. The best version of DOW Quest, I mean, of course. It's a very creative use of that growth action. Not the one that puts the board back, but the one that gives +6 growth. People have only used it with Nico, so I think seeing it in another deck is pretty cool. I don't know. I guess I'd have to watch the replay. I haven't actually watched the replay yet. I often just look at the deck lists. And then if the replay is really interesting, I'll watch it. Or if I really gotta know. But as a deck builder, I'm often just like snooping for the new lists and innovations. And faster, faster, faster! I need the MP faster.
Unleash this power to end all conflict.
God, I wonder if we can win this from behind. I'm not even gonna count this time. Oh, we've been playing Big Red, I think. That's how I paid such little attention this stream, but I did have a lot of fun, and I told a couple fun anecdotes. Interesting, very interesting.
Give me strength.
Okay, we might be back in this now, but they're probably at like a dozen MP. No Rakta to carry us to victory single-handedly. I was a little slow on the uptake there, I'm gonna be honest. Just because I'm at the tired state where I'm like, just a little frazzled boy who's ready to end stream. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fully charged.
Man, we should be able to win with this hand though. Okay, so they're just playing a bunch of craziness. Oh well, we lost.
Give me strength. Gaia armor.
And now it's 8 o'clock, and I'm pretty tired. We didn't end on a win, but we got hella wins earlier. We got real loose tonight. Talked about weird stuff. Said weird things. I embarrassed myself a lot this stream.
I won't turn back.
But you know, that's a new fun thing to do on stream, you know. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Not that I haven't embarrassed myself before, but usually not. Not with the stories I'm telling and stuff. So thank you to everybody who came out to listen to my brain vomit. And now at the end of the stream, I do want to give one last shameless plug for the TEPLORD Discord. The dearest high TEPLORD MFZ, I believe it's Zed, put in a bunch of work to help me update the Discord, make it look all nice. There's a bot to announce streams now. There's roles, and it's just it's a cozy place. So I hope to see a couple of you there, maybe that aren't already there. It's up to you, of course, but but I just wanted to share that there's been work done on the Discord server. So come check it out if you want another a place to talk about TEPPEN and other games that we all love. Thank you to everybody who spent some time here on a very strange stream with me. As always, thank you for watching. I'm Sconchulous, and I will see you all in the next one.